Does someone call and order for 2017 favorites? Because we're about to do that now. Hello everybody. Do you like my new little BMD over here? Brits Makeup Diary. I freaking love it. It's so cute. I'm just putting on some lotion right now. Happy New Year to every one of you. Happy 2018. I hope you enjoyed my 2017 look back. I really wanted to do that video just to have memories. You know, I have something to look back on for 2017. I had the idea starting from last year and I finally did it, and I'm like, I love how it came out. Thank you for making memories with me, for those of you who have been with me since, you know, since way back when, and if I met you and new friends, and just thank you for a great 2017. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. I mean, thank you. It was really a blessing, and it was good times, it was bad times with the world going on, and I just pray and hope and put in the universe that this year will be much more better. So with that being said, I have my 2017 favorites of the year video, which I do consistently because I have a notebook that was dedicated for my YouTube channel, but then I discovered bullet journaling, so then that's when everything just trickled on there. But besides that, I have written down pretty much everything since January till December, and I have it all accumulated here. Some of the products are fairly new, at least new to me as far as September goes. I want to start off with skincare, which I have fell in love with this. This is the Dermae Illuminating Rose Hip Oil and the Dermae Radiance Toner. This has been saving my skin so much. My texture has improved by far. Like, you can see how much I've used now. I literally have this much left. I've been using it religiously, these two, but this has helped me improve my skin texture overall. I'm so grateful that Dermae sent me this, and I'm just one who's always scared to try new skincare because I'm like, what if it breaks me out? What if it makes me more oily? You know, just having those thoughts. But these have by far, like this whole year, I have been just keep going back to it, and I always recommend rose hip oil to like any of my friends that are trying to find a new skincare option. So thank you very much. Then I also have a Mario Bedescu spray, which I have constantly loved. This one's already empty, but Gabby gave me a new one for Christmas, so I have a backup of this one, so thank you very much. And I actually really enjoy this. I use this as my nighttime skincare routine as well, and then I use this like to refresh my face throughout the day, because as you know, I am actually going into transition of getting dry. So this has been saving me this past year. Let's move on to foundations. I feel like this year foundation has been like boom in your face. Like Rihanna and the Fenty, like it just blew me out of the park. And people might say like, oh yeah, I started this like makeup brands and stuff, I started this X, Y, and Z, but it's like, bruh, Rihanna just came out and boom, served y'all in your face, and has been sold out for so much. So with that being said, my favorite foundation for this past year, even though it's like halfway through the year that it came out, is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. This has been really nice on my skin, and since I had purchased it, I had been using it religiously, like every day. This is a great summer foundation, personally. As I mentioned, I am getting dry, so it does accentuate my dryness, and I just moisturize really well. So this is a really great foundation. It's a little bit on the cheaper side as far as being sold at Sephora. And I have two other, I guess you would say, high-end foundations. I got this one at the CCO, so I got it for really cheap. This is a Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Hydrating Foundation, which is the one that I'm currently wearing right now, and I've absolutely loved it. I raved about it all summer. Like, since I bought it back in May, I have been using this baby to like a lot, like every single day, and the shade selection is perfect for me. I love it. Can't talk about it anymore. Like, oh my god, it's amazing. Another foundation that I have currently, well, in the past, like since September, I've been using this foundation. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation. You can see I used about that much, but I have this much left of it, which I'm actually pretty surprised and proud of myself, because, you know, The makeup junkie me is just like, stop buying shit, but I'm just like, no, I can't. But anyways, I have been liking this finish. It's a very natural finish. It leaves me like nice dewy, but not too overly dewy. So if you're someone who is into a natural finish, I would suggest the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. They have a really good shade selection too. They have olive undertones, red undertones, like fair undertones, neutral, cool, like the whole spectrum. And as far as a very inexpensive drugstore foundation, I have to give it up to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. The reason why is because it's very inexpensive and the finish of it I absolutely love. I actually really like this foundation, and it works out for my skin chemistry and everything. I'm in the shade Desert Beige. I mean, you can see I've used quite a bit of it. It's like kind of empty, but I actually really enjoyed this, and I'm so happy that Wet n Wild is like stepping up their game like a really big time. I feel like drugstore is like upping it up. You know what I mean? So shout out to this guy. And as far as primers goes, I'm going in the wrong order, but I have 3 primers that I have literally religiously have been loving since the beginning of the year. You already know the one heck of a Blot from Soap and Glory. Great if you are oily skin. Also has pore minimizing. Also does a pore minimizing technology thing. So this is like a 2-for-1 type of thing. I'm pretty much almost done with it. I need to use her up though. And then 2 primers that I have been using since I bought it, which is the Touch and Soul the Touch and Soul No Pore Blem Primer. It has been working amazingly. I have a review on it if you want to go check it out. I'll link it down below, but this primer is 18 bucks. Look at how much I've used of it, and it still hasn't gone completely down. And a recent discovery, this was a recommendation from Jeannie. This is a Smashbox Model Finish Primerizer. You can see how much I've used already. I really like it as far as just having like hydrated skin. I noticed that I have to moisturize more on this area, but it does it for the most part. But I actually like the texture of it. It's nothing too heavy on the skin. It's very lightweight, and it also makes the foundation grab on pretty well. So shout out to this Smashbox fella. Let's move on to some eyeshadows. Eyeshadows for me this past year, you know I'm such a junkie, so this was really hard for me to choose, but I noticed that I keep gravitating towards these palettes or eyeshadows like consistently. And the first one is the Melt Stacks. I have 4 of them. The Haze Stack, I have the Rust Stack, Dark Matter, and the Shoes and Party Stack, which is fairly new. So these blend out like a dream, and look at how much I have. Like, this is all melt, and I absolutely love their formula. Their blendability is amazing. I have a review on the Rust Stack if you're interested in that as well. But you cannot go wrong with Melt Cosmetics. Their eyeshadows are a dream. They blend. They're super pigmented. Like, this has been all year. I've been gravitating towards this one the whole year, literally. So shout out to Melt, Laura and Dana. I love you girls. A palette that really like knocked off everyone's feet, I think, is the Colourpop Yes Please palette. I'm sorry. This is what she looks like. I've used her since I've gotten her and used pretty much a lot of it. I still haven't even dented any of them, which is surprising me because I've used it like for 3 months consistently. So the first time I was actually really impressed with Colourpop's formula was when I got the I Love Sara E collection, and I'm like, wow, this is great. The pigmentation is great. It's so affordable. So I'm pretty sure their palette was amazing. So when I got it, I was just super stoked. And the pigmentation, like I said, the quality is just amazing. You can't go wrong with the prices. So shout out to Colourpop. This palette was like in high demand when it came out. So huge shout out to this palette. Warm tones, you can't go wrong if you're a neutral girl. Another palette that is fairly new. I just recently got this like in September, October. I think October. But this is the Bad Habit Aphrodite palette. I already hit pan on one of the shades. Like, this already tells you something. I do also have a review on this one as well. I hit pan on that shade right there. And slowly getting down to this one right here, which is Koi. I have been reaching towards this palette so much, like literally every day. I use the Passion shade, which is this one right here. It's like a gray tone to fill in my eyebrows. The next 2 palettes that I have is from Dose of Colors. These are the palettes that I have been using consistently as well. The pigmentation of these palettes, like, they're amazing. Their quality is great. And I chose these because they're one of the best brands, I personally think, next to Melt Cosmetics. Like, they're tied with me as far as like pigmentation and everything. Like, they're amazing. Okay, now we're gonna move on to some lip products. I actually have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 lip brands that I'm actually going to talk about that I actually really enjoyed this past year. The first one being are the NYX Slip Teases. These are amazing. They're so underrated. I feel like nobody talks about them enough. These are amazing. They're oil. They dry to matte finish. They literally last all day on your lips. And their color selection is amazing. I wish they had a little bit more range, but what they have right now is probably by far the best. This is my personal favorite formula that NYX carries. So if you are curious about these, I would highly suggest them. They're amazing. They're only like $7. So this is my first shout out for 2017. Underrated, I feel like not a lot of people actually talk about them, but I am wearing one of the colors on my lips right now. I'm wearing the shade Macchiato, but it's the Time Los Angeles liquid lipsticks. These are amazing, you guys. Like, you can't go wrong with these. These are amazing. The quality, the pigmentation, the longevity, the formula is so comfortable. Like, I really feel like Ashley hit it out of the park with these. So huge shout out to these. These were my favorite. They are a discovery for middle of the year, so I wish they really would get more recognition because they're amazing quality. And like, she's an indie brand, and you know I'm all about supporting indie brands. So shout out to Time Los Angeles liquid lipsticks for 2017. Y'all made it to my list. Lastly, another liquid lipstick brand is from Morphe. Actually, Morphe. These are amazing formula. If you've tried them or haven't tried them, I suggest picking them up if you are able to. I have 4 of the shades, but their quality is the bomb. Like, it's so inexpensive, and you're just getting so much product in here for what you're paying. The color ranges are also really nice too. Caters to every skin tone, I personally think. But if you have not tried any of Morphe's liquid lipsticks, I highly suggest you do. They're one of the most comfortable formulas that they have to offer as far as very inexpensive. So shout out to Morphe. Lip gloss that I did get during May, and this is the Bellini Buxom lip gloss that I've been using consistently. Surprised I haven't finished this already because I've used it so much, but it's one of the really nice colors. I'm actually wearing it on top of Macchiato gloss, but this is a really nice plumping gloss. I really like it. It's not going to be too harsh on your lips, where as far as I know some other lip glosses are a little bit more intense as far as plumping glosses, but I actually like it, the formula and the pigmentation. It doesn't leave you goopy or anything like those nasty crusty lips or anything like that. So you good, Buxom. You made it to my 2017 favorites. A highlighter that I found myself reaching towards a lot this past year is from Melt Cosmetics. This is the Gold Ore highlighter. When these launched, I was just like, OMG. I don't know if it was their marketing scheme or whatever, but they just made me buy it, and I absolutely love the formula. It's the one that I'm currently wearing right now. This is like has glitter on it, and it's a lot of fallout, but if you're someone who likes an intense highlight, this is for you. Clearly, I like it. You can go subtle with this, but if you were someone who's just like, yes, give it to me, this is what you're looking for in a highlighter. If you're able to touch these formulas, they're super buttery and super pigmented. You can't go wrong with it. I also do have a little shout out to this fella right here. This is the Stila, what are you? Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. These have made their year like showcased for 2017. When they came out with them, everyone was going bananas over it. I personally have myself. I'm currently wearing one of them with one of the sets that I got for Christmas, and they're amazing. I personally love them. You can put eyeshadow on top of them. You can blend them. You can do a cut crease with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this makes it so much easier for someone who's not able to do like an actual glitter, loose glitter. Like, this is just a one and done type of thing. So I have to give it a really good shout out to this one. I love this color. This is Kitten Karma, and I'm so happy that I was able to get like the other sets too, because it's like a little bit and you don't really go through one whole big one, you know what I mean. But anyways, let's just give a shout out to Stila. You guys made it so big with glitter. Thank you for making us people who have a hard time with it easier. Actually, I have 2 more products to share with you today. I have my eyebrow stuff that I have been really liking. I've been using it since I went back to NYX. I actually got this back in May, so these 3 little fellas. This is the Maybelline Brow Definer, which all of it rubbed off. It's just a pencil size, the one that I use to shape my brows. And this is the Brow Precision from NYX. This is a flat-ended side right here. If you haven't tried these before, they're very inexpensive, like 10 bucks. You have a spoolie, makes it easier to fill in the brows. And then I have the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, which looks like a toothbrush that you always see in my videos if I include my eyebrow routine. But these have been my holy grails, go-tos for 2017. I haven't used anything else besides these 3 products. I know it's like very excessive, but it's just something that I reach towards all the time, and I love it. I love these items. So last but not least, I did discover this in November, and I quickly, when I say quickly, I jumped on the bandwagon and bought like 6 products of these. I kid you not. This is my favorite scent of all time. This is the Chestnut and Argan Mist from Bath & Body Works. This is me in a bottle. I mean, I've used up that much. I have the body scrub, I have the body butter, I have the lotion, I have the oil, I have the exfoliating scrub. Like, I'm telling you, when I jumped on it, I just went bananas and bought everything. And when I saw that it was a holiday scent, I was so pissed, because I'm like, damn, I literally just discovered this and now I'm like obsessed with it. Like, literally, I have another backup of these. I have 3 of these freaking mists. One in my car, one in my gym bag, and one in my house. Like, how? Y'all gonna make it a holiday scent and not tell me? Anyways, I love this scent. I literally love it. I'll bathe in it. I'll shower. I mean, I have pretty much the whole set of this plus extra. So next year when it comes around, I'm hoping it does. I'm gonna stock up on this because, girl, this is my favorite scent. I love it. So let me read you the notes. It's chestnut, argan, sandalwood, and musk. If you're someone who likes those scents, this is for you. But this is, oh my god, I fucking love this. But that is it for my 2017 favorites. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who made it to the end of this video. I really appreciate your time and watching my videos. Here's to a great brand new year. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you ride with me to the end of 2018. And let's get this year rolling. This year's ours. Shine bright like a diamond, girl, because you never know. Sky's the limit. Pursue your dreams. Keep going for it. You got this. You got this. You and I got this. So don't even trip. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Thank you so much again for riding with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Los amos. Los amos. Los quiero. Te quiero. No. I love you guys. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough. But I'm really excited for this year. 2018 is going to be big. It's going to be popping. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Toodles!